inside my soul, lost inside this darkness that I cannot control. So held back by this fire inside my beating heart, what else can I do? When my world falls apart, in this place I drown in my tears, my fears, my God, what have I done? In this place away, in the pain, no gain, nothing patient, nothing won, but I have my fun. You say I don't see it, maybe I just need new eyes, because the hardest thing to see is when you need to say goodbye. Waiting here, and I cannot go home until I find my demons wherever they may roam. Something deep inside, like stealing your regrets. Drowning is the easy part if they haven't got you yet. When my world falls apart, in this place I drown in my tears, my fears, my God, what have I done? In this place away, in the pain, no gain, nothing patient, nothing won, but I had my fun. You say I don't see it, maybe I just need new eyes, because the hardest thing to see is when you need to say goodbye. She's coming higher, but they pull her down slow. Echoes of yesterday, louder than they should grow. Every upload, a crack in the skin. Fighting battles they won't let her win. Change the colors, but they see black and white. She's in the ring alone, swinging for the light. Why can't they see? Why can't they see the woman she's trying to be? Echoes of yesterday, they won't let her go. She's not the same, but they don't want to know. She's coming higher, but they pull it down slow. Echoes of yesterday, louder than they should grow. Why can't they see? Why can't they see the woman she's trying to be? Every upload, a crack in her skin. Fighting battles, they won't let her win. Change her colors, but they see black and white. She's in the ring alone, swinging for the light. Why can't they see? Why can't they see the woman she's trying to be? Echoes of yesterday, they won't let her go. She's not the same, they don't wanna know. She's coming higher, but they pull her down slow. Echoes of yesterday, louder than they should grow. Why can't they see? Why can't they see the woman she's trying to be? Why can't they see? Why can't they see the woman she's trying to be? They throw stones from the black glass and throws. She's building castles from broken walls. Every star, a story untold. She's a phoenix rising, wings of gold. Oh no!
Hey, hey. I'm new at this. No, seriously. What's up, guys? All right. Hold on. I have exactly an hour. And all right. Here we go. As you can see, they cut off my free version, which is okay. Hey, what's up, Jamal? What's up, Sly, UA, Penny? Penny, you're not blocked. Penny, actually, I'm glad you're in here because I'm going to bring you up. Hey, Rach. Hey, Denise. Sweet Misery. Sly Angel. So, all right. I want you guys to know I slept 12 hours last night. When you get tired, you go to sleep. It's a wonderful thing. It really is. I'm telling you. All right. So let's get into this since I only do have an hour. If I can change one person's attitude and just one person out of the thousands that are in this community, I'll be happy. And this whole life will be worth it. That's my goal. Just change one person's mentality. Just one. All we see all over the streets are picking sides. Hey, Karen, are picking sides. You're either for Britney, you're against Britney. You can't have a say anywhere. You get blocked. I was under an alt today, which is not a secret. It's connected to one of my main emails. Of instantly found out it was me blocked. Thanks. Even though I was totally agreeing with Jonesin. And it really got me thinking today. And it really got me to the point. And then I went in Sinners and I said a couple of things Sinners. And here's what I don't understand. And this is where Penny, this is where you come in. I don't understand why people have to pick a side. Two things can be true at the same time. I don't have to like Jonesin to know if she's right or wrong. Penny Monroe doesn't have to agree with everything I stand for and be blocked from comments. Now, Penny does go on a rant sometimes, and I'll be honest, I don't always read the whole thing, but she's entitled to her opinion, just like everybody else is. And I'm not going to block her because she yells at me about my opinion, or she may not agree with me about my opinion. That's okay. That's why we're all adults. And I don't have to like a creator to go into their chat and have an opinion. But around here, it seems you have to. I go into chats of people I don't even fucking know and will make a comment. And they don't block you. But around here, you have to be on a side in order not to get blocked. I think I did get blocked in Sinners at the end because I said a few things and nobody responded. So I think I did get blocked at the very end or maybe halfway through. But speaking of, Sinner, I never bashed you about your military. I don't know where that came from, but please straighten that out because that never happened. But even in Sinners, a lot of people in there was like, you have to pick a side. Hey, Kristen. And a lot of Britney's people, you're against Britney. Why are you in here? Blah, 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 whatever it was. And I go back to what I said. I don't have to love Britney to be able to have an opinion on something. And I just don't get it. If I agree with something that's said that a creator is saying, why am I blocked? Or why do you always want to block just because I may not agree with the whole big picture? And I have the hardest time, like, understanding why that is. Like, I don't block people unless you're a fucking asshole to me. Then you get blocked, or my mods. Then you get blocked. But I'm not going to block somebody just for having a different opinion than me or having a respectable opinion for me, against me, doesn't matter. And I see this like, God forbid, I go into a chat. God forbid that I go into a chat and I don't necessarily am besties with the creator. Why does that matter? Why do I have to like the creator to agree or disagree with what they're talking about? Now, when I say disagree, I don't mean go in there and act like an asshole. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, and I'll use Jonesin as a perfect example. Nunya, I don't know if Jonesin did, but Nunya made it a point to state how I'm only going against Britney because I'm trying to get money and views, and then Sinner, I'm a washed up creator, and blah, 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 blah. It goes in one ear right out the fucking other. But at the same time, Jonesin hasn't not talked about Britney. Same thing with Nunya. So I voiced that opinion. Oh, I must be Satan then. No, it's true. But it's okay for you, but not okay for anyone else. Okay, gotcha. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to stick up for Jonesin when Jonesin is right. And it blows my mind that her own bestie, Nunya, didn't say anything. And I didn't know this. I heard about this on when I was listening to Sinner earlier. Elevated Truth had said either, I don't know if he was referring to Jonesin or Sinner or both, or it doesn't even fucking matter, but had said something along the lines of getting foyers of children or airing foyers of children, something like that. And Nunya never stopped him. Nunya never said, whoa, 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 hold on, killer. That was not about a FOIA of a child. It had nothing to do with the FOIA of a child. Nobody was asking about a FOIA of a child. What it had to do with was Queen Bee lied. And Jonesin was proving that Queen Bee lied. Now, maybe I am the wrong person to preach this, quote unquote, but at the same time, I've never done a FOIA on anybody on YouTube. So please explain to me what Jonesin did that was so wrong, because I still don't know. And then you have Jonesin apologizing 10 times over. Now, should she have given it to Sinner? No, that part was a little wrong. But getting the FOIA to prove someone lied? How come everyone forgot that QB lied in the first place? Why is that just totally forgotten about? So my point is, I don't have to like Jonesin to stick up for what's right. And then I got blocked anyway. Make it make sense. Why are people being blocked based on if you like them or not? Is this not YouTube? Can people not go wherever the fuck they want and voice an opinion? Isn't that what YouTube is about? Oh, I don't like you, so let's block you. Are you fucking joking? What do you think I'm going to do? Like, for real. Or anybody for that matter. And that's why I'm saying, Natalie, I have never done it. I've never FOIA'd anybody from YouTube. But I just don't see why everybody is having a heart attack over what she did when she didn't do it out of nowhere. She did it to show that Queen Bee was lying. That's it. But people forgot about that. And then it got spun into it's about children and this and that. And it was never about a child. And Jones improved all that. And I don't even want to get into the whole debate. But my point is, I don't have to like Jonesin to know what's right. I don't need to like Jonesin to stick up for what's right. But I seem to be an anomaly around here. I will not block you just because I don't care for you. That's not a reason to block somebody. Now, if somebody's being a complete asshole to my mods, to me, that's a different story. But I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing where certain people are being so rude so such an asshole, blah, 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 that they get blocked. But around here is, again, you can't give an opinion on something unless you're friends with the creator. You can't give your opinion on something unless you're on a certain side. Again, two things can be true. I can think that Britney is lying and is on drugs and not hate Britney. People can think Clue's a racist and not hate Clue or disagree with things that Clue says. You don't have to like the person in order to agree or disagree with things that they say. And I just don't get where this community became so fucking divided. No offense to Britney or her people, but she's not this fucking important. And this whole community is letting a Britney side either way dictate where you go or dictate how you feel. And it's fucking weird to me. And I don't understand. I really don't understand. Can we get back to people just having an opinion? Can we get back to that people are allowed to state whatever they want to state without hate? Oh, you don't like Britney, so we can't be with you. We don't like Britney, or I'm sorry, you don't like Britney, so you must be a hater. No, not at all. I can honestly say for myself personally, there are maybe one or two people that I genuinely hate from YouTube, genuinely, and just don't care what happens to them. But I can assure you that's not Britney or any creator that I'm speaking of right now. And I just can't get past how much hate is flowing around this community. And then you have the ass kissers that kiss the ass of their friendly creator no matter what they do or say. Here's a news flash, guys. Nobody is 100% right. Nobody. Doesn't matter if you're Queen Bee, doesn't matter if you're Clue, doesn't matter if it's me, Jonesin, Nunya, Dietz, anybody. It doesn't fucking matter. They may not be what you think they are. And they may be wrong in a lot of things they say. And they may lie to you. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't think just because someone you like says something that it must be true. Because I can assure you it's not. Hey, Tony, I can assure you that it's not. And you can love a creator and you could think that that creator is the cat's meow, no problem. But you're also allowed to have an opinion if that creator does something that you don't like. And anybody that tells you differently, you shouldn't be supporting that person. That's my opinion. But all of this side shit has got to go. People should be allowed to go wherever the fuck they want to go. And if they're not disrespectful, then that person's chat should not condemn them. People shouldn't have to use alt accounts to go into a chat just to have an opinion. But so many have to. Because they're blocked for no other reason than a creator doesn't like them. Who cares? If anybody doesn't think that so many creators share subs, you're an idiot. And people shouldn't be condemned for who they like either. And yet, it happens every day. And I just don't get it. Or someone will go into a chat and everyone side-eyes them like, what the fuck? Why are you in here? Again, two things can be true. I don't have to like a creator to be in their chat, but I do have to agree with what they're saying or I wouldn't want to be listening. And I just don't get why more people can't get like that. As a creator, you are nothing without subs. You have nothing without your subscribers. So why are you limiting your subscribers to the only ones that like you? Why not have subscribers that I guess are mature enough that can handle a chat without being an asshole? Then you have the other side, you have the subscribers that are afraid to go anywhere, that are petrified that if they go anywhere, then they're gonna be talked about, even if they agree with the person or why were they in your chat? Now, I know, to give you some context, none you going on Elevated Truth. I don't see a problem with that if she wasn't such a hypocrite. Why are you going on Elevated Truth, Nunya? Are you trying to bridge a gap or you're just trying to get views? I don't get it. I don't know what her point was, but whatever. That's her prerogative. And who the fuck am I to say anything? I don't know what her point was, but is it my business to guess? No. Is it my business to worry about it? No. Can I voice an opinion on it? Of course I can. Would I waste my time replaying it? No. I don't care enough. But Nunya's the first one to run her mouth about other people. And again, I don't care for Nunya, but that doesn't mean that, oh my God, I got to be blocked in your chat. She's not blocked in mine. I don't block her. Just because I don't like you, I'm not going to block you. Maybe you can offer something good to the conversation. I mean, if someone goes in there and just, is a complete fucking asshole to you, yeah, block them and be done. Troll you, block them and be done. I get all that. Hey, Cork. Cork in the house. What's up, lady? Cork is another one. Cork, you know what? This was like fate that you just came in here. I know Cork from MGL. I haven't watched or fucked with MGL in a couple of years now. But even if after me and MGL had a fallout, Cork still comes in. Cork's not afraid to come in and say hi or what's up or anything. Even though me and MGL haven't spoken in years, that doesn't matter. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. When Cork goes back to MGL, MGL's not going to be like, why were you in Laura's chat? Why were you there? Blah, blah, blah. She's not going to do shit like that. That's what I'm talking about. And nobody should be put in that position that they are going to get like that. That's my point. No, Cork's a girl. She my lesbian friend. Woo woo. But you know what I'm saying? That's my whole point. And that's like the true point that I'm trying to make is, again, if it's a mod going over to your hater and is buddying it up with somebody that's talking crap about you, that's one thing. Like, I'm not talking about, like, Kelsey from Britney buddying it up with Clue. I don't mean like that. I'm talking to those of us that are outside of the inner circle. And when I say inner circle, I mean mods and stuff. The majority of this community is outside of that circle. Hey, Kurt, is outside of that circle. We're not in this inner circle. Fear is a trait of the weak. A fucking men, Kurt. I agree with that 100%. And there's lots of weak motherfuckers around here. Kurt, you're an example too. You don't like Britney. When I liked Britney, that didn't stop you from liking me. You may not have agreed with it, but it didn't stop you from liking me just because I didn't like Britney. That's my whole point. And I just can't stand this whole sides thing. It truly is driving me fucking insane. I didn't read the first half. I don't believe a GW actually thought that. I thought it was an excuse to backpedal, treating it like yesterday's garbage. I'm not even sure what you're talking about. She's been supporting them for years. Oh, you're talking about Emily Pickle stuff? Yeah, I did see that. I didn't know what you were talking about at first. I'm like, what are they talking about? What? And that's another thing. Even if she was Ellie, what was the big deal? Because Emily had an opinion that didn't necessarily agree with them. So let's chastise this girl. I'm sorry. I stand on my own. I don't give a fuck if I have 20 people in the air or 2,000. I'm still not going to cater to somebody that doesn't deserve me catering them to. Or I'm not going to talk about someone just for views. Views come and go. Subs come and go. Support comes and goes. That's why I've always stayed true to myself. Good, bad, or indifferent. And that is such a rare fucking thing around here. It seems like nobody stays true to themselves. Everybody's so worried about being liked or being part of something. YouTube, stop thinking like that. Exactly. This is YouTube, not politics. Or you have people, I can't go in her chat because then I'll be seen, or this one's going to say something to me. And again, I'm not talking haters. Exactly. Just Irish. I come here for conversation. I'm not marrying anyone here. I agree with that. I go where I want, support who I want. I ain't worried about who like or don't like. That's way too much work. I agree. But I see it all the time. Even Britney saying, oh, she hates me, or Laura turned on me. I didn't turn on you. And it just drives me fucking nuts. And that's the general consensus. And then these people act like they really don't watch you. Yeah, you do. You could tell on fucking replays. Everybody watches Clue, Queen, unless they're buying views, which I highly doubt they are. If they're getting 12,000 views, odds are pretty much the whole community has watched it, with a few that haven't. So for anybody to say, "Oh, well, I don't watch that," bullshit, because I doubt there's 12,000 people in this fucking community. But obviously, I guess there are. So again, unless they're buying views, which I highly doubt they are, you watch. Exactly, Denise. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that was a little, I'll give you that, UA. That was a little odd. Nobody has 175,000 views, but only has 300 thumb ups. That doesn't add up. It just doesn't. I mean, you don't have to have 50,000, but yeah, that just doesn't add up. So I agree. She probably is buying views. Britney is a fool lost on rugs. She's got every trait of an. Oh, I agree with you, Captain. I don't disagree with you. But because I voiced that opinion, oh my God, you hate Britney. And I don't hate Britney at all. But I can see what I see. And it's not about views and it's not about numbers. It's I call out what I see. And it's how other people are so blind to it. Hey, that's on you. But I also don't agree. I know pot smokers don't hate me, but I also don't agree with people getting stoned at 8 o'clock in the morning, high as a motherfucker, can't even speak right, and yet they're calling somebody else out on drugs. And they're totally eliminating what they've done. That shit drives me nuts too. And she does that often, Ocean Breeze, and it's gross. It's like Britney, just because people don't kiss your ass doesn't mean that they wouldn't have your back under this circumstance or that circumstance or whatever it may be. And she does that. If you're not kissing her ass, she's not having it. And you're automatically a hater. I've said it before. I don't like Clue and Queen Bee and all of them any more today than I did yesterday or the day before or the day before. But I also believe that you're lying to your subs and your supporters, and that has nothing to do with the haters. Because I don't hate Britney at all. Unlike others, I do think she has potential, and I do think she's, could be a good person. But in my opinion, people trust the wrong fucking people. That's my own personal opinion. Because, again, this is just my opinion. So don't hate me if you like these people I'm talking about. Don't get mad at me. Just my opinion. Can Jonesin be right at times? Absolutely. Is she entertaining? Absolutely. She can be. Is she funny when she's not being condescending? Absolutely. I'll never take that from her. I've listened to her many, many times. But does that mean that I think she's intelligent or smart or not phony? No. I think all those things. I think she's a fake. I think she's a dumbass. And she's not anyone that I would ever look up to. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. It doesn't mean I don't like her on YouTube. Doesn't mean I don't find her entertaining on YouTube. Doesn't mean that she's doesn't have valid points. But she's just not somebody I would ever look up to. Same thing with Nunya. I think Nunya's intelligent. I think Nunya and Dietz. I think they're both intelligent people. But neither one of them are people that I would quote unquote look up to. And people look up to them around here like there's something to look up to. They're not even happy with their own selves. And that's not someone I would look up to. But again, that's just my opinion. Doesn't mean anything. It's just my opinion. It's how I feel. But I can also give positives where positives lie. Nunya's a good speaker. Nunya is good articulating her thoughts. Nunya is, I'm sure, a wonderful wife and mother. Because for every bad, you got to have a good. You know what I mean? And I'm not embarrassed to say it, and I'm not worried about saying it. But none of them could ever do that with anybody. Same thing with QB, same thing with Clue. You could say Clue is a racist all you want. But she's entertaining and she's funny. And it's okay to like her if you like her. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to down you for liking her. Same thing with Britney. I brushed off all the hate channels calling out Britney because they weren't sincere. Then your stream showed me Britney as a problem. You broke it down without thank you, Jess. Because it's true though. I don't hate Britney. I want Britney to succeed. I want Britney and there's a big if she is in an abusive relationship, I want her to get out of it. And I've stated multiple times, I will help her if she just owns her stuff. Just own your shit. And if you can't do that, then nobody can help you. Doesn't matter who it is. Nobody can help you then. And that gets me labeled as hate that, you hate this, you hate that, or you hate Britney. Part of Britney or anybody, I don't want to single out Britney, but part of being in active addiction is the whole world is against you and it's all about you and everybody is the enemy. And the only people that are by your side are ones that you can manipulate. That's active addiction. And that's what Britney does day after day after day. She didn't like what Nunya had to say. Why? Now, I also agree with another creator who stated something that I agree with tenfold. And that was, I missed something. And that was that, shit, now I forgot. Amber, you threw me off. Speaking of trolls, by the way, total sidetrack. There are some clones of me going around. I got a message from someone who said to me, "Hey, I saw you in the Life with Jen's chat." When I think of Life with Jen, I think of Whistledown. So that's who I thought it was. And then I'm like, I went to the channel. I'm like, I don't even know this person. I've never been there. But the girl is fighting breast cancer and just had a double mastectomy. So that leaves me to believe I pretty much know who's cloning me. But just so you know, guys, if you do see me in a chat, please double check. Have the mods double check and make sure it's me, because I guarantee you it's probably not. But because there's many chats that I don't go in, and I'm glad this person brought it to my attention. And I've seen people talk about things I've said in chats that I've never been in. I saw it today. So, hey, East Coast. So if you do see me in a chat, please have the mods make sure it's actually me. And this person didn't say anything bad, but yeah, I don't go to breast cancer chats. I just don't. I mean, every once in a while, but yeah. So just keep that in mind. Just make sure it's me. I appreciate it. And that's that one is Perplex QT, and the other one was Perplexed whatchamacallit, TC. Now, as far as she's clear, but they're both toxic. And let me put this out here too. I'm not saying this is right or the way it is. Just hear me out. Maybe she's the bad one. Maybe she's the abusive one. And he's just some guy who is the father of a kid. And maybe she tells him not to work because she's insecure and afraid he's going to meet someone. We don't know. And that's my whole point. Everybody makes these assumptions, Craig. Maybe she's forcing him not to work. I've seen that before. Maybe she's maybe he's cheated on her in the past or whatever. And she's like, you're not leaving the house. I mean, look how she is on TikTok. He gets absolutely no freedom on TikTok. So who's to say she's not the abuser? Who's to say that she's not telling him that he can't work because she's so insecure? Just because he's a man doesn't mean that, well, let me rephrase that. Just because has a dick doesn't mean he's even a man, but you guys know what I mean. Yeah, she wants him on a leash, and she very well could. Believe me, I've seen that happen before. I think it's weird, but I've seen it happen before. And that's what I'm saying. Everybody puts it on Craig. Maybe it's not on Craig. Maybe he's just a punk ass little bitch who does whatever she says because he can't get anyone else. We don't know. He can't even take trash out. So unless he's gonna be meeting someone out, hey, you never know. Dropping off trash at the road, he's got no excuse pulling his weight. Maybe he's just lazy. Exactly, Millie, right? I'm just saying you don't know. I don't want them online. His family being attacked. That's another thing. Why is QB calling Heather's family? I agree, Ellie. I don't fucking get it either. Let's not start No, I'm not starting rumors. I'm just saying that everybody's all up in her business and all up in her home life. Maybe we're all wrong. Maybe she's the abuser. Maybe he is just this, meek little punk ass little bitch dude. And hey, you never know. Yeah, QB called Heather's family after attacking Ellie. Makes no sense to me. And yet nobody talks about it. Everybody's so worried about Britney. Make it make sense, people. I just don't get it. And maybe that's a good thing I don't get it. Maybe I'll never get it. I find it just so fucking, it's like everybody's a fucking hypocrite. Oh, QB goes real life all the time, Grady. What, are you kidding me? But it just gets ignored. It gets thrown under the table, just like going, circle back to the beginning, going back to the beginning of Jonesin. Jonesin would have never pulled up that FOIA if QB hadn't lied. Plain and simple. But everybody forgot why Jonesin got it in the first place. Well, she got it because QB lied. Again, about Britney. But she lied. You can't blame Jonesin for proving that QB lied. But yet QB spun it around and around and around and around, that then all of a sudden Jonesin was pulling up her kids' pictures, like totally fucking ludicrous. Queen threatened me in my business because I came on panel. She thinks I'm going to share her messages when I never said I was. QB lies all the time. It's all she does, and I believed her. I agree with that. But it'll be forgotten about. All her lies, her threats, her going real life, nobody seems to care. But again, if she does something right and she says something right, I got nothing. I'll stick up for her. But it's like you can't fucking do that around here. You either have to hate the person or absolutely kiss that person's ass. And I'm so shocked that I am such an anomaly around here that two things can be true. I can think that QB is one of the biggest lying trash bags around here. And still, if she's right about something, she's right. And I can give her the credit for that. I don't see anybody else around here even possibly being able to do something like that. And I don't get why. Lacey Ann, you're another one. It's perfectly okay for you to like GW and like me, even though me and GW don't like each other. It's okay. And nobody should ever say anything to you otherwise. That's how everybody should be. Everyone. Entire side will ever call. I know they don't call her out. They don't. And I really don't get why. Why don't you call her out? Like, why her own camp isn't saying to her months later, years later, whatever, QB, she wouldn't have pulled this or got the FOIA if you didn't lie in the first place. Why doesn't anyone say that? It's fucking weird. Thank you, Lacey Ann. The chat attacked, Queen didn't. If they were to say something I no longer support, I literally took up for your candles with that lying bullshit the other day. Thank you. But that's what I'm saying. I can, two things can be true. And I just wish this whole, all right, I could sum it up too. As a creator, I'm not here to take sides. I'm here to give my audience or the YouTube platform a place to go to have opinions, to express opinions. I feel like as a creator, we're supposed to be mediators. We're not supposed to pick a side. But that's me. I just don't think picking a side and making Britney, and someone else said this, and I agree with it. Britney isn't this fucking important. And yet, every creator, whether you're for her or against her, centers everything around Britney. Here's a newsflash, guys. She did exactly what the haters, I don't even want to use them, but she did exactly what we sat in my chat, and I'm not a hater, which is why I changed it, said she was going to do. Her holier than thou, rebuke you, I'm going to change. She hasn't changed one bit. Not one thing has changed. And then she wonders why people are calling it out. I've been nice. I've been slowly just taking it in. Last night I was sleeping, but I see the clip channels. Why do you expect people not to call this out? That doesn't mean they hate you. Doesn't mean that you become public enemy number one. But come on. Obvious is obvious. Nonsense is going way too fucking far on BJ, and I have no issue with nonsense. See, I don't watch nonsense at all, so I really have no idea. I don't know what nonsense is doing. That rebuking moment was cringe. I totally agree with that. Yeah, not one thing has changed. The only thing that's changed is now she says, I'm going to go to bed. Britney, you can't be this tired. You don't do anything. Like, there's no way you're this tired all the time when all you do is take care of two kids that are in school half the day. What the fuck are you doing that's different than any of us? Just curious. Because I guarantee I probably work harder than you do. And you don't see me freaking out like, oh my God, oh my God. The other night, I got an hour and a half of sleep. I was fucking beat. And you know what I did last night? I slept for 12 hours. A little broken sleep because of the dogs, but stress can do that to you. I don't believe stress for what? And let me rephrase that. I'm not minimalizing people's stress. Don't get me wrong. But And I know not everyone's me and not everyone's strong. I get that. But no, I don't see. I don't know. I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that one. Private detail I shared in confidence used against me. So I shared my business, my face, and my location. She has nothing to threaten me now. What's she going to do? Come on now. Really, Ellie? I don't think she's going to do anything. She's too fucking lazy. Ocean breeze, same thing here. I was like, Brittany, I do that in the first half of my day. Like, what are you talking about? Like, and I'm 20 years older than her. And everything she listed off, I do by 12 o'clock. And you still don't see me fucking falling asleep by 6. I don't know. I just can't. I just can't. Stress can make you want to sleep, is what she's saying. That when you stress, you want to sleep and shit. But I agree. She has 0 coping skills. She has 0 life skills. And she's complaining about being an adult. I'm sorry, but no. Like I said, active addiction. The poor me. I'm a victim. I keep hearing from her people about a lawyer. And okay. Because again, I'm not going to deny she has one, but I just can't figure out what she has a lawyer for. Sleep and stay asleep. Exactly. But she already claimed she's not taking channels. She already claimed that she's not suing them. So what do you have a lawyer for again? Just curious. Because those are the only 2 things I could think of that you would need a lawyer for. You don't go on lives when you're depressed. Well, you can if you're being forced to. Oh, there's a delay on the test results? Oh, but her mods have seen them already, Ocean. They already got them, remember? They already got all the results. They've seen them all. She's passed. CPS passed. She's all passed. Believe me, I get bill collectors every day. I laugh. I'm like, wait in line. Oh, she announced at the beginning of a stream last night that are you serious? She announced that there's a delay in the results. How is there a delay if her mods have seen it already? That's the kind of shit that people talk about her over. Yeah, I didn't see that. But that's the exact kind of shit. The delay is due to her caseworker being out of town for a week. Okay. So what did her mods see? Yeah, right? Sure there is. You wouldn't need your caseworker to get the results. So all her mods are lying. Obviously. She keeps saying how she got it back, and then she wonders why people talk about her. She thinks sending DNCs to YouTube will get all these channels banned. Yeah, that's not true. Yeah, they saw the rapid results and not lab results. Yeah, but it wouldn't go to a lab if the rapid results came back clean. It wouldn't go to a lab then. I wouldn't show it on here. Anyway, yeah, why? That's true, though. Oh, they're absolutely lying about the results. 100% lying. I don't doubt that's where attorney money is going. Brittany said she does a drug test once a month, every month. Now it's a one-time thing and she's waiting on results. That's true too. If they're looking for prescription meds. Oh, you mean because if it showed up blank? I don't know. According to what I read online, that if it comes back not guilty, not guilty. If it comes back clean, there's no reason to send it to a lab. But you might be right with prescriptions. They still send it off. Doesn't show everything that they're looking for. Yeah, I guess so. She goes to office and the doctor could send it to lab. She said she already has tons from the doctor. It's a joke if she believes it, and the drug test will be a no-show. Oh, yeah, I don't think she's ever gonna show it. I don't. I didn't realize people have been showing her for calling her out on this for like a year. I really had no idea. Sometimes a cup malfunction. Yeah, that's true. If eats gummies, it will auto fail as CBD pops for weed. But that's what I'm saying. Kelsey was the first one I saw the results. No, you didn't. If she doesn't have them back, what'd you see? And I also can't see them giving her temporary tests. Like, I can't see. That's true. She may have shown them old tests. That's a really good point. I didn't think of that, Coco. Coco's might be right. She could have shown them fake tests or old tests. But she just doesn't remember the lies that she tells. Stop lying. Just stop fucking lying. And nobody could be on your ass so much. But then you have people that stick up for her nonstop while she's sitting there lying and makes them look even dumber. Kristen, we don't even know if she showed them the date. She may not have even showed the date. But my hour is up. I got to get to my job. I got to go get my little man. If you guys didn't know, I'm a nanny during the week. And it is my time to go. So, but I will see you guys tonight. Just keep in mind what I said, though. Fucking stop the sides. Everybody needs to stop the fucking sides. Just let people go wherever the fuck they want to go, whenever they want to go, and enjoy doing it, including me, including creators. All right. On that note, I will see you guys tonight. Have a wonderful day and peace out.